Take your places. Count me out. I want to live.
Yeah, I get it.
As you will.
But maybe you die because we are the 3 travelers being safe on the platforms. I mean, I can see that as being a possibility, but... Okay, let's see.
Intruder detected.
Yeah, you're dead.
No!
When I said that, it was a joke. Guess my jokes as well are being literal. Hi. We've got a golem. Does this one talk as well?
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
I disliked him, but I
Of
liked the
course,
other.
lady.
But I kind of feel sad for him as well. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. How are we? Can we talk? Greetings.
A golem? So Dearhenna's legend is true?
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
May I smack him again?
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I know
I
how
don't
to kill
run into
them.
in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My intentions are good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Dearhenna
Understandable.
must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
What do you mean stand here? But do you have a name by any chance?
Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Makes sense. So what exactly are you?
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed?
Does anyone know?
Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Dearhenna's mastery.
Okay, so currently where we're standing right now means we're guests. Has anyone tried to enter before us?
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
Okay. But if you are a machine, memory limited, following your master's orders, can you make sovereign decisions?
You're far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
That's understandable. So who is allowed to pass?
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Dearhenna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me
Okay.
more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to end up as intruders. But for the time being, I have other questions, because that means we're still guests.
I have other questions.
Who created you? Exactly. Was it indeed?
Do you remember your creator?
Of course, I was summoned into being by Master Dearhenna. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Dearhenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
I'm not thinking that's going to work. Let's talk about Dearhenna. Maybe I can figure out something.
Dearhenna must have been an exceptional man. Can you tell me about him?
I guard everything that belonged to the master, including his privacy, which he valued highly. I can tell you nothing.
Okay, I understand. Can I ask for your name words? Or would that be seen as trying to interfere?
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
Okay, good. I have other questions? I could, but I'm not sure if this would work, and if it fails, it's instantly going to horribly fail. So, let's say I have other questions. Is there anything else I can talk about?
I have other questions.
Okay. Well, honestly, yes, you are a masterpiece.
Powerful magic created you. Dearhenna was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
True. But you are self-aware. Yet you're here on your own, barely any visitors. Aren't you lonely?
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the master, who liked to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Can I ask about your program? I'm running out of possible options to say, and I don't think this is going nowhere. I do think this is going somewhere.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
Okay. In that case, I have other questions.
I have other questions.
I think I know enough.
All right. I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers, philosopher golems, an expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adelbear.
Thank you, Cynthia.
And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
Yeah, either this will return into a fistfight or not. With Dearhenna's notes, we can free you. I don't think he would ever want to be free. I know you're a guardian, and I respect that.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
I'm a guest and I wish to talk. As a guest, I would like to know you. No, I'm a guest here and I wish to talk.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
But we're not an intruder. I invoke the sacred law of hospitality. No. Either of these? Definitely not. I invoke the sacred law of hospitality. Definitely not. Because then you're demanding things. So let's talk about lies and delusions.
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as
Okay.
is my master's will.
As sapient beings, we can come to an understanding. No, I'm not messing with his brain. Or program. If you don't let us pass, you will die. No, only you and the master will exist. Everything else is devil. I'm Dearhenna in disguise. And no, definitely not. Only you and the masters will exist. Everything else is doubtful. Maybe? I mean, the other options seem like a bad idea. Definitely. So,
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
okay.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests. That would be against your Master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Dearhenna's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder.
It's a
You can't
paradox.
assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction, a paradox. The law of excluded middle.
We broke him.
We've done it. We've penetrated Dearhenna's laboratory.
Okay, I'd like
Let's
to
have a
correct that. I said we
This is
broke
better
him.
than
I
hoped.
say I
A
broke him.
great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
I kind of feel sorry for him right now, but that went surprisingly well. I just trial and error and a healthy dose of pure luck. That's the way to defeat a golem. Ooh, plus 10 armor and 15 vitality. It's I like the drop trophy. Golem trophy is nice, but
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
magic.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
Before you do,
Later, Elorn. Lisa,
Or go
Elorn.
ahead.
Later, dear.
or not go ahead just yet. Ooh. Okay, what are we looking at?
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid, and
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
they were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbear, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
It's a prototype megascope.
Oh?
I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Oh, that's
Great
cool.
tool for a spy.
No.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
Don't tell me you
were
lied.
a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What?
I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host. And survived.
Okay. Anything else? Like, that sounds rather interesting, but even so, still, anything else?
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today. But he wasn't always.
So, what do you know about Letho?
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Okay, not too sure about that one, but how do you know I was a rider? Like, The Wild Hunt, everyone wears helmets. So...
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
Okay, some interesting information, but I guess that will be all in that case.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
Alright, we're even. I can't let you leave with that thing. Can I try the artifact? Maybe?
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Okay, now I
Cut in
realize.
again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Yes, Albert.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
You're no fun. Wait, what? You're actually going to fight me? Defeat. Okay, well, if you want to play like that, sure. I mean, I was go. Wait, oh. Are you summoning copies? Oh God. Okay, can I defeat? Yeah, this works out. This works out. Okay, are you the? I don't know which is the right one. Come on. Okay, my Quen is down. Okay. If only I had throwing knives here. Come on. Really, this was not necessary. But of course, you found it necessary. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, boy. Okay. I know this is not the right one. I think. Or is it? It might be. Well, come on. Go away. Huh. Well, this
Didn't expect
did.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't
Nice.
expect you to take my side.
Also that.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Okay, are you in trouble? Maybe?
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
And you expect me to shut my mouth. Got it. Are we ever to meet again?
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Okay, interesting. Can you tell me more about my past? Like, I still don't have all the pieces, but... we talked about that, okay.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Alright, well, I think that is everything in that case. In which case, I'm going to use the artifact.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
So, eavesdropping, that means it's only a one-way thing. So, just thinking, Triss, Vernon, Dandelion, Saskia, or Radofid. Ooh. I could be thinking of Radofid. At the same time, thinking of Triss would maybe show me where she is right now, which would help in the future. Or Saskia. Thinking of Saskia might also... I need to know where Saskia is. 100%. So I'm gonna go with Saskia.
I made sure we'd have a trustworthy cook while in Lochmuin. I'll not allow anyone to slip poison into your goblet here.
I cannot sit here and eat in peace while Philippa rots in a dungeon.
Regardless of Philippa's whereabouts and predicament, you must behave as befits a queen.
Does that rule out caring for my friends?
Philippa will manage. And even should she fail, I'm sure her final wish would be that we follow through with the plan. So eat. You must be at full strength during the summit. A very important task awaits you.
What task, though, Sheila? What task?
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
Well, in the end, maybe you're not so bad after all, but... Not sure if I did the right thing here today. Not sure at all. But in the meantime, since everyone is gone, I doubt anyone would mind me looting the entire place dry. Dearhenna's notes 5.
Notes from a trip he took to Zerrikania.
Nice. That's where the Zerrikanian suns come from. Dearhenna's notes
Dearhenna
2.
describes finding an important document about the Vrans.
We've got notes number
Dearhenna's
1.
notes about the city's history.
All kinds of interesting stuff for... Sure, and also... more golems. Kinda creepy that they're looking at me like that.
Dearhenna's notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Ooh. Okay, that might be interesting. And anything else? More loot. Moon rune, Iskit rune, yes. So
Mentions
many
some bacteria strains.
bloody notes. And I'll take those. Huh. Completed Dearhenna's journal. Well, we've got some reading material for us. That should be fun. Dearhenna's Memoirs 1. I have started reviewing the manuscripts. The city annals have survived only in part. The most interesting volumes seem to be missing. Curiously, up to this point, I have not found a single mention of the Vrans. I have happened on an intriguing document. Its content is encrypted, and the dialect itself is strange. Deciphering it is consuming a lot of time. I have recognized the word reptiles, which is a promising thread. The document bears a seal of one Gufeth. I have never heard of this individual. I have finally reached the place described by Gufeth. My worst suspicions have been confirmed, as I have found cells filled with the bones of lizardmen. There are more documents too. If the figures can be trusted, the mutated virus was terrifyingly effective. The reptilian tissue must have composed instantly. Decomposed instantly? What? I have started to record the mutation procedures once more, this time in a magically protected tome. I now also realize how serious and far-reaching my discovery might prove. If this disease attacked both the Vrans and those Enshade who were not vaccinated, what will happen if someone mad or vile enough can be found among humans? Are we talking about a bloody deadly virus here? And if so, where is it? I regret having learned of this dark episode in the city's history. I have become wary of danger, as the elves must surely be aware that someone has discovered their secret. I have made my last stroll into the ruins of the Black Academy. I will seal my laboratory and disappear. The time has finally come to see Zerrikania once more. Okay. I am not too sure. Did I miss something? Maybe. Hi. 512 ornaments. Oh my god. Okay, Dearhenna, that is your treasury. But... Ooh, anything in here? Rusty... Yeah, no. Okay, so... Where is his research? Did he burn it? I kinda hope so, because otherwise I have a feeling maybe Cynthia has it. And if that is true, I don't like the idea of a possible deadly virus in the hands of Nilfgaard.
It's truly a big shame that the big guy was only capable of using the device a single time, for I'd love to see him cringe when observing Dandelion. Don't worry, I'll be sure to tell him all about the awkwardness of that scene.